What is going on, guys? Brent here. Time for another race at 81 Speedway. We're parked a little bit further than we usually are. We're kind of more on the at the end of the property. We're actually off of turn 1 and turn 2, more over there. You can see the main grandstands over there. So we're going to be a little bit further away. It's going to be dark in the pit area for us because we're kind of away from the track lights. So it might get a little bit dark. It might be hard to record some stuff in the pits tonight. But another night of racing. Should be a good one, hopefully. Hopefully we can build on our good finish we had last weekend. Got a couple new drivers here that I've never seen before, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. It seems like I say that every single week, but we have a couple returning guys. Xander with the blue trailer over there, he raced with us the opening night, and then kind of went off the Salina Speedway. They're rained out tonight, so he decided to come down here, have another... didn't want to completely not have a weekend of racing, so he came down here to race with us again once again tonight. And so it's good to see him again. He actually brought his brother along, so I hope you're racing as well in a yellow and white 29 car. So a couple new guys, and we'll see what happens. We drew a 3 on the pill draw, so 2 weeks in a row we've had a pretty good pill draw, so hopefully it puts us in a good position like it did last time. I'm going to try the first gear shifting to second tonight and see if that makes a difference on our starts. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll just have to see. Now in terms of the car, everything pretty much is the same. Nothing is too different. These are little new tire marks from old Ken there. When that car fired up, I thought that was you getting it off the trailer. Why would my car sound like that?
That sounds that good.
You thought it was some illegal shenanigans going on? Yeah, in terms of setups tonight, I really don't think we're going to be doing anything too different. Tire pressure is pretty much the same we had when it went off the track last week. My main thing tonight is trying that new shifting technique. We drew really low again tonight. We drew a 3, and there's only one other car that drew higher than us, and that was the green and purple number 7 over there of Alex Yeager. So we'll see where that puts us in heats, but if it's anything like last week, it should be put us in a pretty good spot coming into it. Another thing I wanted to say is our GoPro issue shouldn't be a problem anymore. I went and bought a new SD card with 512 gigabytes, I think. So it said on the GoPro that we're good for 16 hours. So I should have plenty of footage time now. The bigger concern is going to be battery, but after each run I go and switch the battery out. I have 3 total batteries, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue on track stuff anyway. So I think we should be good to go on the GoPro stuff. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. All right, drivers meeting just wrapped up. We're getting ready to go. We're second to go out tonight in order. There's going to be 4 heats because we have 30 cars out here total. I am on the pole for the 3rd heat tonight, so another good start. Gives a good opportunity for us to try that first to second strategy tonight and see if it works. So heck yeah. But now it's time to get ready for hot laps. laps just wrapped up. I tried to start off in first when I was pacing. I went down to first, and I did not like the way it sounded at first at all. So I don't know if we're going to actually try that. I might just have to suffer through the initial starts and try to recover on there. I mean, I don't know what else I could do really. I gotta try to find something. I don't know, but the track's really odd. It's like, I don't know, you hear dry slick all the time, but that track felt like it was very dry, which is very odd because we didn't even know if we were going to race tonight because last night was just pouring rain down here, and we got a lot of rain out here. So the fact the track is that dry, I don't know. It felt very odd. So we'll see. But we start on the pole of the third heat. We do have a B feature tonight because we have 30 cars total. So got a lot of cars tonight. So we'll see what happens. Jared, the guy next to me here, this guy right here, he was racing side by side with us that entire heat, hot laps, as much as he could race on a hot lap. But he's trying to get a gauge for this place. This is first time ever out here, right?
Yes,
yep,
sir.
First time ever out here. So he's trying to get a feel for it, everything. I'm just, if I have a decent point tonight after tonight with all these new guys and stuff, that I'll be happy tonight. That's really all I want. I want to get in the A feature, but that is the last 4 hot laps rolling into the pits right now. So that means pre-race is going to start momentarily, and then we'll get our first heat races in. We are in the second class to run, so we'll have a little bit of time, but not too terribly much. So pre-race just wrapped up. Stock cars are rolling out now. He's in the heat before me, but I'm getting ready to get going myself. Next video you're going to see is us going out for our heat race. Remember, we're on the pole for heat 3.
Thinks better about it. He's going to try to drive to the outside. 27 and 22 going to get into it as the 4 going to try to diamond to have a B feature. As the 27 of Tyler Griffith, something went wrong with that one in turn 3. He's going to pull to the infield. Brent Cox going to take Skillman 6th. Darrell Longpine is 7th. Heat race number 4, another 6 laps, 7 cars. On the pole, this one's going to be the 32 of Waylon Burris. To the outside, it's the 78R of Roy Reinhardt. Inside row number 2 is the 73 of Ken Happy, and to the outside, it's the 00 of Cooper Tuttle. Inside row number 3 is the 18L of Justin Esparza, and to the outside,
let's go. We won the heat race. I did not expect that. I don't think I would have won if Tyler didn't break, which is, you know, unfortunate. Fortunately, it's a part of racing, but I was catching up to him the last lap or two, so I was like, maybe I can get by him, and then he broke. So, but we were able to slip past by him in 3 and 4 when he pulled in, and able to get those last couple laps, got that white flag. I had that whole last few laps before the white flag, I was like, just give me the white, just give me the white, just give me the white. And eventually I saw that white flag and I saw the checkers. I was waiting for somebody else to pass me, and it just never happened. So, whew, I am super hyped about that. That means that we don't have to deal with the B feature anymore. So it's just A feature like a normal night. Hopefully it'll put us in a good position, and but we'll see. The B feature's got to go. I'll probably they still got to go yet, so I'll probably watch that. They're going to do the B's before intermission, so I'll have time to watch that before our feature, which is going to be the second feature of the night. So we'll have too much time, but we'll be able to watch it, I think. So that B feature is going to decide the rest of the field. I don't know how many transferred exactly from the heat race, but I ain't got to worry about it. So we'll see where it puts us. Should be in a pretty good position. The first gear to second gear thing, I was a little worried that it wasn't going to work. I was like, let's give it a try, see what happens, and it worked like a charm. My timing the first time wasn't perfect. It did top out a little bit in first gear, but the second time it was perfect. And so I think I'm just going to try to do that for now on. Maybe not when I'm deep in the field, but on the ones like that where I'm near the front, that's the way to go, I think. Just got to hope it doesn't hurt the transmission too much doing that. I have to watch, or since we don't have to be part of the B feature, we're going to go watch some mini stock racing. It's weird to getting a chance to watch them race. Sorry, I'm out of breath. We just tried to push the 29 car, the white and yellow 29 car, to get him the bump start, and it didn't quite work. But we're going to watch some mini stock B feature action, so that's going to be good. B feature just wrapped up. Tyler made it, so that's awesome. But we're gonna have a brief intermission. It is 81 Speedway Hall of Fame night, so we're going to have a brief intermission, a little bit longer intermission than we usually do. We're going to be the second feature to go out after the stock cars, who also had a B feature. So we got a little bit of time, but not a whole terrible lot of time. Car, I mean, I was a little worried coming into it because it seemed like it was vibrating a little more than it usually is, but that might just been me imagining things, because the way that car took off, it felt perfect. So I think we're good to go. I'm not going to change nothing on the car. We're going to have a full field. I think, what, 12 cars made the feature from that B. We got a good field. The 72X car, Xander Montague, this black and blue car right there, he was going to start in front of me on the pole. I was going to start third in the A main, the A feature, but he is actually broken. His shifter will not shift into gear, so he's going to call it a night. That should move our row up to the front, so I should be starting on the pole for the A feature. First time ever for that, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try the first to second technique and go from there, and hopefully it's going to be enough to have us get a very strong finish tonight. Alrighty, stock cars are rolling out. That is a race right before us. It is just about feature time for us. One more race to go. Let's see if we can't close this thing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, parade lap time here for your Wickham Heating and Air Conditioning Mini Stock and Tuners. Hornets Nest through turns 3 and 4 to the Radon Services of Kansas start zone. Green flag is out. Here we go. Brent Cox out of sorts off of 4. Wilson from Chinook, Kansas over there is Justin Esparza. Ken Happy going to get side crossed up. They're going to drive it down the front stretch. We're 3 and 4 wide down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. David Bice still your leader. Trent Wilson in the 4 car up to that second spot. Justin Esparza. Has made his way up into that 5th spot, so top 5 for Ryan Ayers. To the bottom and take that second spot as David Bice going to go for a spin, collect Ken Happy over off of 2. He's going to keep it rolling. Ryan Ayers is going to spin to avoid. So a little bit of calamity off of 2 as Cooper Tuttle also going to spin.
got 7th place, another one tonight. It's like our 4th or 5th, 7th place this year. So, yeah, he's my light man right now. So, yeah, unfortunately he broke.
Crankshaft position sensor.
Is that what it was?
Yep. $20 fix.
Oh. So that's his issue. He had to miss the beat because of the car wouldn't crank over. So, unfortunate night for him. But you seem to enjoy yourself at 81. So,
Yeah, I love the track. I'll definitely be back. I don't know if I'll be back next week because I got to afford to live, but it's part of the game.
yes, sir. Hell yeah, it is. Hell, I just had to spend $800 to get the new wheel bearing fixed on that truck over the weekend. I am penny pinching for the next paycheck just to make sure I get out here.
Yep.
That $40 I just won just now, that's going to gas to get home. So, but hey, that's how racing is. So that's how it is. So we're gonna hang out here for the rest of the night. We got another 7th place finish. I guess consistency is key. You're already at the pay window. Dark where we're at, so that was a little complicated. Trying to get the car back on the trailer, just because it was so dark trying to get there. I had a big old thing of mud that was clumped to one of the loops where to get the car strapped back down. So that was not great. Now I was told by one of the guys behind me that when I hit a huge rut, it broke the hub on the car, and he said my right rear tire was about to come off, but I don't believe that is the case, at least not that I can see. I'll have to definitely look at it in the morning, but hope it was just, hope we just didn't quite see it. A little damage there from the 31 car, that bright yellow car that me and him were racing back and forth. Got a little ding here from, Tyler in the heat race, I believe. Oh, I gotta get the GoPro out of there. But I mean, for the most part, oh, we lost half of our bumper, so now we're no longer a Honda, we're just an NDA. So that's interesting. Sorry, Big Banks, you got a little tore up on the driver's side door a little bit. Little bit banged up tonight, so might have to get a replacement decal here sooner or later to replace that one. But I think all my other decals are good, thankfully. putting our stuff away now. I still got more in my pants. Gotta get those off. My Hans device, my steering wheel. Still gotta put that away. And I still got the GoPro too. I think I've said that like 4 or 5 times already. But I'm just. One, I'm a little exhausted. That was a crazy race, and 2, I'm still hyped up about winning my first ever heat race. That was awesome. I guess we're consistent. My main goal at the end of this year is just to get a top 10 in points, and so far we're on track to doing that. A lot of racing left to go this year. We are nowhere near the end of the season, but you got to keep up on a good track and keep going. And tonight was definitely a race where I played my cards right, and we were able to keep that strong finishes going, because there was a lot of opportunities tonight where it could have gone really wrong. Thankfully, it was not the case. So, yeah, to do a quick recap, we started pole in heat 3. Got passed by the 27. He had an issue with him, which allowed me to be able to keep the lead. Got the heat race, which was super awesome. Trying that new restart technique, that was perfect. It worked out. I mean, we're just going to run with that from here on out, I think. But because it worked wonders. So much better on the initial starts. So we're just going to keep doing that, I think, and hope for the best. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the transmission too much. In the future, we started on the pole. We would have started 3rd, but Xander Montague, the 72 car broke. So, which brought us up to the front, right next to the 26 car, who's the current points leader. Able to get a decent start next to him. Was able to go, had to avoid a bunch of ruts. Eventually got passed by the same guys that usually make a pass. Had some great racing with that 31 car tonight, who's out of towner. I think he's actually from Oklahoma. So getting the race against someone a little bit different, that was pretty fun. I always love racing nights like this where everyone shows up at 81 Speedway because their track got rained out. It's always fun to get to try and race against some new competition. It's great to see the competition that we usually race against, just because I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to run against those guys. But anytime you get a chance to run against some new guys, it's always awesome. So yeah, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week we have another race, so I think we got like 4 or 5 races in a row. But then, so we got another points race coming up this coming week. I think the car's good to go. I'm going to double check in the morning. If not, you guys will see it as well. But I think we're good to go for next week. Car's relatively clean. We got a little bit of decal scratching, but that's going to happen in racing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.